Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling, fun Friday. Yay! I decided this morning I was going to make today fun no matter what happened. I set the intention for a fun day, and a fun day is what I got. I'm sorry for being on a little late. We had a nice long walk, and I just ordered dinner. Came back, I'm going to order dinner. Yes. Because yesterday I forgot to eat. Today I remembered breakfast. I remembered lunch. Now I've ordered dinner because it's Friday night and I want fish and chips. It's a standard Friday night fare in this house is fish and chips in whatever way I can get it. So yeah, we've got that. Just place the order and that's on the way. So how was your fun Friday? What fun stuff did you get up to today? Tell us. I'd love to hear so I can celebrate with you because it's fun, 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 fun. You. We had a fun Friday. Like I said, no matter what was happening, we were going to have a fun day today. We had an awesome day. The weather was amazing today. We had the windows open in fact, we had the windows open until we went for a walk. Then it got a little dark and I was like, yeah, I don't really. As much as I like the fresh air and I really don't want to be on show for everybody, even though we've got the screens outside, it becomes crystal clear when the lights are on. So it's sort of like, yeah, no, I'm not in for that. But I had a fun day. My list is almost complete. I have one thing left on my list to do, and then I am done with my list for today. But I met with the people for my project today, and they had sent me a video saying this is how it works, but the guy doing the video was like moving the mouse around like crazy. He was clicking here, there, and going on, you click here, da 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 da. Yes, he spoke English. It was very heavily accented, which was hard to follow. And then trying to follow this mouse that was going all over the place, and all of a sudden things were, and the screens were changing. And I was like, what did he click on? Where did he go? And so I said to the guys, I said, look, I said, somehow I managed to survive 7 minutes of this thing. I am not sure how that happened, but it was driving me crazy and starting to give me a headache because I could not follow it, which meant I couldn't understand what the guy was saying because what he was talking about was, and because if he was staying on a screen, the mouse was still moving around. He was still doing this with the mouse, and it was all over the place. It's like one of those, it reminds me of those video rides that you get at the amusement parks where you go in and you're in the seat and they do the thing where the seat does, you're basically doing the roller coaster when you're staying in place. It's just the movie that's moving. My mum always, she tried one at one amusement park we went to, and I can't remember which one it was. And she came out of there and she was just, it just messed with her head. She was like dizzy and disorientated a little bit because of all the flashing that was going on with that. And the last time, I was like, oh, my poor mum, because I kind of like those. And then the last time I was on one, which was a while ago, I came out of there and I was like, oh my gosh, now I know what my mother went through, because I felt the same way. I was disorientated. Yes, some of those rides are fantastic when you're doing the video ride and the seats, and and your seats all that's moving and everything else. To go, oh, she's chomping on her bone. To, as you move around and you're moving around time with the video and everything. But yeah, it was just too much flash, flash, flash. And even when I'm watching like TikTok, if they're doing or the stories, if they're doing it where it does this, I'm like, I'm out of here. On to the next one. As soon as it starts that flashy thing, next. I don't care what's written there. I don't care what the picture is. Next. My brain right now, I guess is a sign of growing up a little bit, is that the brain can't comprehend all that flash stuff very well. So that's what this video was like, to teach me how to use the system, explain how they had set up what I needed them to set up. So I now have a list for tomorrow to go through. I've got a friend here in Phoenix who is having her first open home on her first home that she is purchased and has done it up really, really. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So she's got her first open home tomorrow. So I'm going to go along tomorrow and just go and have a quick look at that, just to support her. Actually get to meet her in person because I've only met her online so far. Zeffy, what you doing? She's tossing her bone around the RV. She's like shaking her head, and it took off. Now she's going down the other end to chew and quiet. I love that pup. So yes, so she was, so she's having her first open home tomorrow in the first house that she owns, that she has done up and is now putting on the market, and it's going to be seller financed. That's what I was looking for, seller financed. So she's super excited about this. So I'm going to go along tomorrow, have a look at the place. I've seen the photographs; they look incredible. So I'm going to go along, check it out. If you're in the Phoenix area and want to check it out, it is in Surprise. So if you want to come check it out, let me know. The open home is from 11 to 2 Mountain Time tomorrow. And private message me, and I'll be happy to give you the details so you can come along and check it out as well, because she has done a phenomenal job with this place. Yeah, but I looked at it and I said, Joyce, how? Because it's 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's got a huge kitchen dining area that's combined, and then it's got this one side where you come in the front door and it's all open. You've got the living room area, then you've got the island into the kitchen with an island that separates the two, and then there's a big open kitchen space with this little dining area at the far end of it. And I was looking at it and I go, yeah, my oak table would fit in that. And even if I pulled it out and put the 2 leaves in the oak table, I would still have room in that kitchen. It's like this massive kitchen. But looking at the photographs, that's the impression I got. And they've done the backyard. They've got a little bit of grass area there, and then they've got all this gravel around it, and it looks amazing. Like I said, it's 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, seller financed. And so I said to her, how many square feet is it? And I think she came back with 1,896. And I'm like sitting there looking at this thing, 1,896. I could get my RV in that house about 7 times. I live in around 250, 260 is the inside space of the RV, my living space. It's either 250 square feet or 260, it's somewhere around there. And I thought I could get my RV into her house 7 times. And that doesn't even include the garage, of course. And it's got a 2-car garage. But they've done a fantastic job, so I'm looking forward to seeing that tomorrow. So it's going to be something fun to do, something different to do for Shake It Up Saturday, which is tomorrow. And then when I was on the help desk this afternoon, it was very quiet. It was kind of nice. There was a couple of patches where it just went steady. I wasn't like swamped, and there's a couple of steady pieces throughout the afternoon. But for the most part, it was quiet. So everybody must be like taking off early for the weekend or whatever. But I know it's already the holiday stuff is already stepping up with questions on how do I send my holiday cards. I need to send my cards to this list of people. How do I do that? When do I have to have them? When do I have to have them in the mail by? And all these sorts of questions. Can you help me make a Christmas card? It's come out as well. So, there's all sorts of questions about the holidays and getting stuff out in time for the holidays and that sort of thing. And I suspect that it's just going to get more and more of it over the next couple of weeks. Because I know that I've got my birthday next week, and then that's what I've got to do. I got to set up a Zoom with my parents so that because they're a day ahead, I actually get to celebrate my birthday for an extended period of time. So New Zealand is currently 21 hours ahead. So for 45 hours, I get to celebrate my birthday because my family in New Zealand celebrates it there, and then I get to celebrate it here. So I get to have a 45-hour birthday. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm always excited about my birthday. But my birthday is 2 days before my mum's birthday. And so when I was living in New Zealand, we would, and when I got older, we would actually celebrate both of our birthdays on the 10th, on the day in between. And we would have our birthday celebration there. So if I call her on my birthday here, it means, so I'm thinking that on the 10th here, set up a Zoom time, and then it'll be her birthday down there. So I might do that. I love talking with my folks. And maybe I'll also get to see my nephew and my great niece as well. So, because they're staying with my parents at the moment, my nephew and his daughter. So that would be a lot of fun to catch up with them again as well. And maybe my brothers might like to get on there as well. But I'll have to check with my mum and dad first to see what their schedule is. Because no use setting up a schedule with the brothers and saying, hey, get on the Zoom at such and such time, and find out my parents are like, nope, we can't do it. We're not here. Or whatever. But so that's going to be something I'm going to set up for for next week. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Puppy's hungry. Didn't the bone give you enough nourishment, huh? You've already eaten half of your food? Wow, she's hungry tonight. But anyway, so what fun thing stuff are you getting up to today? I'm going to go do this last thing on my list that I have to do today, and that means that when and by then my fish and chips should be here, and we can sit down and we can watch a movie while we have my fish and chips. And I suddenly thought, what movie am I going to watch? I don't know. I might watch should I watch a DVD tonight or watch something on Prime? I have to think about that. But right now, I've got to go get my to-do list finished so I can go do that. Anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. Enjoy the rest of your fun Friday. And tune in back here again tomorrow morning for Shake It Up Saturday. And if I'm able to, I will come to you live also from this house that I'm going to go and have a look at. Like I said, I'm just supporting a friend. It's her very first time doing this. So I'm just going to go and give her some moral support. Plus, I also want to see in person the type of work that she does too. But I know it's going to be amazing because I've been watching along with the transformation of this place, and she's done a fantastic job. So anyway, catch you guys tomorrow morning for Shake It Up Saturday. Have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. Hey, Conetta.